it's your man's and it's your man's and Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right, come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five, who you kidding? Yeah, it's your man's and it's your man's and Ladies, you can pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your man's and it's your man's and Come and kick it with the.
Alright, we on.
You think she was you used to think Queen Latifah was attractive?
Yeah, Queen Latifah I thought was attractive back in the day.
She not ugly. Her hair always look good. I give it that. Presentation is a 10.
Her hair does always look good.
Yeah.
So wait, why you said she's not a cup of tea?
I said she's not my cup. I wasn't talking about looks. I was talking about
body wise.
No.
Drew was saying if he had a beverage of choice and one of them was named Queen Latifah, he would not drink it.
Right.
Am I right?
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
I would drink a tall glass.
I'm
of
talking
Queen
about
Latifah.
acting wise. Like Common is not my cup of tea.
Back in the day.
I wouldn't really classify him as an actor.
Yeah,
Him?
Common's an actor.
I think
Who,
he's
Common?
okay.
Oh.
He hasn't really acted in like big movies.
He had a couple good roles.
Which one?
He had some romantic con. He had that romantic con with Queen Latifah.
Oh yeah, when he was in basketball.
Oh, weird movie.
Once you see more of that stuff, so turn it up, but yeah.
Isn't that like her third basketball movie
Yeah.
she did?
Is it? I don't know.
I mean, she kind of made
her best movie.
What's
She
her
has
best
a
movie?
classic.
Holiday's Best?
Set It Off.
Oh.
Oh, definitely.
That's a classic. If you have a classic, you won.
Nah, she has a classic.
Yeah.
She has a couple. She did.
Couple.
You only need one movie?
You only need one classic.
Nah, you need like
Anything
three.
that
You need
do-
like three classics.
No.
To be like top.
And anything
top.
that you do, all you need is one classic.
You think so?
Music, movies.
Nah,
Just one class.
One
because
classic.
that's like saying like you can be a all-star one year and then falling off.
Well, it's different with sports. Well,
Why?
you could. All you need is one legendary year for you to be considered like D Rose. D Rose had a couple
But
legendary. years.
people aren't saying whether he going to Hall of Fame or not.
I think he should go to the Hall of Fame.
Youngest MVP.
He was so nice.
Yeah,
Don't touch my phone.
legendary. Start it up, Gus.
Cause it's.
This is open like it was a soda.
I mean,
Why
you
you
need
so
more than
observant?
water right now, bro.
You will now watch
Just
your
drink it
mans
with
in
the
them live.
Nigga, he need a fan.
You will now watch your mans in them live. And your man's Gus to the D.
Hey yo,
I'm your man's Bello.
Gus to the.
I'm your man's Kyrie.
And I'm your man Shakespeare.
And
What
I'm
I
your
score?
man's
What
Gus
up?
the third. And
Shout
this
out
is your
What I
mans in them
Score.
live.
Shout out everybody in the chat.
Thanks to all the two people in there.
All two of yous.
Two of yous.
Hey, we growing.
What's good, y'all?
I'm good. I'm chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? Another Valentine's Day. You know, lonely. You know what I'm talking about. It's cool.
Valentine's Day didn't happen yet, but okay.
I'm just saying though, it's coming, and I foresee me by myself.
Damn.
That's because that's what you want, though.
Damn.
Is that what I
You
want?
got 4 days
Fucking damn this water.
I got 4 days for what?
to find a Valentine.
You don't gotta.
How much?
You better
How
hit
much
those
that
apps
cost?
up.
How much that?
How much that cost?
What?
Free.
What happened?
I just
Free?
thought they probably have like Valentine's Day special on those apps, right? Like those Tinder apps and shit like that.
Probably.
Tinder probably lit on Valentine's Day.
They don't
Swipe. Well, I don't know.
They don't. Yeah, they don't charge like that. I don't think.
What you mean?
Like, yo, like what kind of promotion would they give you on Valentine's Day on
I don't know.
on
Make
the
the
application?
background
Maybe
red,
unlimited
throw a couple
swipes?
hearts.
Unlimited swipes. You
You only
stupid.
get a certain amount of swipes.
I think it's always unlimited swipes.
Didn't you use? Aren't you on Tinder?
Wow. Throw that man's
No.
laundry.
I
up there like
I made an account for Tinder. I think there's another app called BLK. I was about to
Is
delete
that
all of them.
BLT?
Black.
Yeah.
What is it?
So something like that.
Black
But
people
BLK, I made something for like Bumblebee or something like that.
Bumble.
Something. I made accounts.
Which one was the
You're
best one?
fronting like you don't know
But I
the
didn't-
names of those.
I had one conversation with somebody and
you
it's
missed
kind of
one.
just like, yeah, turn me off.
You missed one.
What?
Muslim mingle.
Nah, I didn't.
Did she say Muslim mingle?
I didn't see that in the app store.
Yo! Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you are in the chat, make yourself known. We got some more
You're-
people that joined.
Word.
Say what's up. What up, One Eye Skull? He said Queen Latifah ain't my cup of cocoa. See, me and One Eye
She
Skull
actually
on the
would
same
be a
page.
hot cup of cocoa.
Yeah, she'd be a
hot,
cocoa,
cocoa, right?
Cup of cocoa.
Call for.
With some marshmallows.
Nah, I mean, you
Caramel
got
on top.
to add the extra stuff in there.
She's
No,
a
you don't have to.
I
but
mean,
I'm
just
saying,
just get
being
the full
extra.
picture of Queen Latifah. You gotta have the marshmallows.
Oh, you wildin'. you a butthole.
Shout out Joel Blake. What up?
Yep.
Queen Latifah, a protein shake. She a
Shoot.
casein protein shake.
You stupid.
At that.
All right.
Yes, sir. So how y'all feeling? How y'all feel about Valentine's Day? Are y'all gonna do anything special?
Not really. A lot of stuff is still closed, so I'm probably just gonna dine in.
Oh, stuff
It's open.
Stuff
It's
is open on Valentine's.
Friday.
Yeah, you didn't know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're opening-
You got to make that money, right?
Oh, that's probably
Where you
why
been
they
living under a
opening.
rock?
I still don't trust people, so no.
I went to a restaurant and they
You just being cheap, Austin.
COVID does exist, Gus.
Isn't that crazy to y'all though that they could open for one day? Like, really? Y'all gonna
They're
open
not
for
open.
Valentine's
They're
Day?
not opening for one day. They're opening dine in on Friday and moving forward.
Why
Yeah,
you think
but-
they're doing it Friday?
Exactly.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying.
But
I'm
what
just
was the
saying
point of you?
besides-
And then next Friday, they're gonna be like, nah, it was too hot for us.
Too many
Imagine-
cases.
They're gonna talk about cases rising for Valentine's Day.
Think about how many restaurants would have lost money. Like, everybody goes out to eat. Everybody's getting something to eat for Valentine's Day.
People still been going out to eat.
Yeah, I'm talking about, like, a lot of people.
How they gonna do this dining stuff? Like, you have to. It probably be so tough to get a reservation for these dining stuff. Like, even back then, like on Valentine's Day, it was tough because, like, you know, if you did like last minute planning, you'd be calling up mad restaurants. Now you literally like would have to plan it in advance.
That's what you would have to do in general.
Yeah, but who does that?
Well,
Who plans in advance of Valentine's Day?
the restaurant I was at, they said that you could
Plan in
call
advance?
and then or walk in, so you could do either or.
You want to take the chances of walking in?
Try walking in, there's gonna be a line.
Facts.
And they only open at what 25%.
Yeah,
capacity.
They still close early.
Yeah, that Jamaican flavors.
You might as well not even open at
line
that
be
point.
Still
long.
close early. You're gonna be having Valentine's Day brunch.
You might as well.
I feel like a lot of people gonna do that Valentine's Day brunch.
Yeah, you might as well get it to go.
Word.
You might as well just do it at home.
I like doing shit at home.
What you doing for the Valentine's
that?
Day?
I made self love. So you know what I'm saying. Probably buy myself some roses.
So you
Forever Rocher, the heart shaped case.
You dead ass will buy yourself roses?
No,
Okay.
but I like how roses look. Before I used to be like, yo, why do people spend money on flowers? But after buying flowers for somebody, and I was looking at it, I was like, oh, it's actually nice. It just lasts about a week and a half.
Yeah, them shits die.
So you're gonna be your own Valentine.
Nah, I didn't say that.
That's what you said.
Nah, I'm just saying.
You said self love.
That's pretty much what
You say you're gonna love yourself, which is keyword for I'm gonna beat off.
Nah, that's a good question. Would y'all be your own Valentine? Have y'all ever became your own Valentine's Day when y'all was single?
Y'all be your own
just feel
Valentine.
bad for the people who say that they their own Valentine.
Nah.
I feel bad.
I
feel
feel
bad?
bad.
Yo, Valentine's Day, man, please, man. Valentine's Day is another holiday
This is
that,
trash.
that they wanted to take our money.
That the man.
Want to take our
The
money,
pagans.
keep us broke. Man, fuck that.
Who the fuck is Cupid?
I don't feel bad. Shit, be your Valentine's every day.
Shit,
but
word.
there's
That
like
shit
a-
costs money, right? Wait, do you have to spend money on Valentine's Day? Is a card enough? Handmade?
I mean, if you're gonna do a card, you might as well not do
It
nothing.
depends on who your
Damn.
Valentine.
Well, sometimes they be saying like, "Oh, I'm not the type that need a whole bunch of gifts or anything. You can just make me a card, and then when you do it,
They be like, that's it?
oh, that's what you're gonna do."
Word.
I feel like when you give somebody a card, like you should put money in there. Like, I just feel like
Really?
that's just how I feel. Like I'm never gonna look at that card again, and it's just gonna sit there
So why
and
get the
collect
card?
dust. Exactly. Don't give me a card. If you're gonna give me a card, you could text me that or send me an email about how you feel.
You
Don't
feel
get-
real
don't-
passionate.
Don't give me a fucking card. It just don't make no sense.
Some people like cards though. Like they like.
What do you do with a card? Like, what do
they
you
like,
do
they
with
like
the
when
card?
you write something in the card for them, something special
Especially if
to
you got
them.
good penmanship.
Yeah, they want to see that sentimental stuff.
I ain't the type of person that keep a card.
Me either. That's
You
just
got
going
about
straight in
a
the
week
garbage.
tops before that motherfucker get off the countertop and into the garbage.
Well, you got
Facts.
a good year.
You could give me at least
You gotta get
$25 in the gift.
What
in
if
the
it's
card.
a really thoughtful card? Like it's like an
I
architect
acknowledge
card.
it.
You
It's
open it and it's a
amazing.
building that pops up out of the card.
Yeah, but I'm. The
You said a
paper, the
building
card
pops
thing,
out the car.
Mhm.
Like what I'm.
Now I've seen people actually like use the cards that they get as decoration, and it kind of looks good. Like,
How you
especially
see
if
it?
they're cool.
How does it
Who
look?
does that?
Because you go
Like,
in.
Do you like layer it on top?
If you get, let's say you get a bunch of Christmas cards for Christmas.
Yeah.
That's the
open them up,
worst.
put them up, right?
Yeah.
But when Christmas is over,
That's-
I'm not
That's,
keeping
like
them
you
next
really
year.
gave me a Christmas gift as a card? Like that's mad disrespectful.
What
to
if
me.
it's like
No, it's
them
like
expressing
gifts.
themselves?
Then
to
what
you?
is it?
It's an accessory to
Yeah,
go
it's
along with your
it's an
gift.
acknowledgement. It's like,
Yeah.
hey,
No. What I'm saying, people give Christmas cards as a gift.
Yeah. People do.
Nah.
Or
Happy
just the
holidays.
card?
Like
Merry
a happy
Christmas.
holiday, happy holidays, happy Merry Christmas. The fuck you give me this for?
I mean, it's
You
something.
coulda
It's
called
just
me and
saying
said-
Merry Christmas.
You
It's
could
something.
have called me.
I got a question. What was the most romantic thing you've done on Valentine's Day?
Shit, you
let me
asking
hear
the
it.
wrong nigga.
If
I
you
have a
think
feeling
you,
asking the wrong niggas.
yeah,
I don't know.
facts.
Austin might. He look like a romantic nigga.
Yo, it was
As you
yo,
can
it was
tell by
one
the blank
Valentine's Day.
Oh my
man.
God.
by the
haven't
blank
done
expressions
anything
on his face.
I haven't
One
done
Valentine's
anything,
Day, I was on the
like,
court.
extravagant in my mind.
I feel like Shake might be the more romantic
Yeah,
one.
Shake probably did some romantic stuff.
That's why he quiet over there.
Rose petals,
Rose petals.
Got a blimp.
cheeseburger.
Yo, you know something? Tonight
So-
we gonna be on the carpet.
So one
gonna be
time,
You look like a homemade burger type of dude. You know, make some burgers.
salmon
Where
burgers.
was you
Some
going with
turkey
that
burgers.
joke?
Nah, salmon burgers, brother.
Salmon burgers.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, you've done this before.
Yeah,
play,
come on,
play.
man.
Nah, in all honesty, for real.
Nah. Nah, but like I've nah, but I've done some thoughtful things. I don't know if it's extravagant, like listen out for things that they would want during the year. But I'm talking about before Valentine's Day.
Mm.
I would listen, get them that special thing they wanted. They be like, oh my God, you was listening. I'm like, yeah.
Wait, hold on. Valentine's Day gifts can be anything, like any type of gift, or is it like specific gifts that? Is it like there's no category for gifts? They're just
If I
like,
call it a gift, it's a gift.
Nah, but
I'm
what?
not sure what you're saying, Gus.
because I'm saying like, okay, the same thing you would give somebody for Christmas, you would give them for Valentine's Day.
A gift.
Oh, okay.
Yo, anybody in the
Nah,
chat,
but
let
you
us
don't
know
think
how
there's
you
a-
feel. Let us know. What's the most romantic thing you've done on Valentine's Day or had someone do for you? Do we have any hopeless romantics in the chat today?
So
Tonight.
like none of y'all have done anything romantic.
I think
besides-
I've done a Broadway show. I think.
Slow strokes
So you
is
consider-
the most romantic thing you can do on Valentine's Day. If we being really
He's
honest.
talking about Broadway shows and he's talking about slow.
Doing two different things.
Fucking Broadway.
talking about two different shows, yo. Two
Hey, that's
different
the show I watched,
shows.
Slow Strokes on Broadway.
What?
Shake was not amused.
Nah.
We need to zoom in on Shake's face for that one. He was not amused.
I rated it a D. Pause. So yeah.
Janiyah Adams said, I gifted my man a Nintendo Switch on
Yo.
credit with no job. Damn, Janiyah.
Nah, Nintendo
That's
Switches
nice.
are actually. I actually really think I want those. Like, I was playing with one. I was like, damn, this is actually pretty fun. Like, you
I
know,
see people playing. It looks fun.
nah, it
That's
is pretty fun.
romantic, though.
Nah, that's not romantic.
I mean, if you're buying it for a
like,
dude.
Where are the people that say, "I'll put the rose petals out"?
Wait.
Nobody do that.
Honestly, I feel like rose petals. It all depends.
My
Like,
friend girl did a scavenger hunt for him throughout the city, and it ended up in a hotel. It was actually pretty dope.
That's
'cause
pretty
he
dope.
was like recording the whole thing, like go here, go here, go here.
Yeah,
Me personally, I've been mad as fuck. Like I'm going everywhere right now, but it was
That's
actually
dope. I
it was
like
dope.
that.
I never seen.
and
nobody
then
do
when they
that.
got to the hotel, she gave him the same thing she gave him last year. Right?
I mean,
Yep.
on the bed of flowers, I guess.
Oh,
It's different.
You know,
when
I-
it's on a bed of flowers.
vagina's
Hotel
always
sex
vagina's
different.
always a gift for us for Valentine's Day, right? Something we get on a regular.
what you mean Valentine's Day? Christmas, New
Your birthday, her
Year's,
birthday.
her birthday.
When you mad at
Jesus'
her.
when you
birthday.
mad at her. Why you gonna bring Jesus into this?
What about Thanksgiving?
If y'all make it after food,
That's one of the days you like, yo, we gonna call it.
Right.
That's so funny. If everybody just like, yo, we chilling today.
Let me ask y'all this question. Though.
go ahead, Drew.
This is a question that
Ask.
I ponder on a lot,
Ask.
and sometimes I flip flop in between what I think
And what you know?
and
Like a
what
sandal.
and what I feel.
Mhm.
The question is, do you believe in the one/soulmate, or do you not?
I believe in many, so no.
Huh?
What?
I believe there's many soulmates.
Okay. So you don't believe in the one?
No, I believe in many.
Okay.
Wait. You don't. What do you mean?
I think you
believe
can
in
have
that? What-
multiple soulmates.
Oh, okay.
That's all. I feel like you can make connections with people, multiple people, and have that same feeling like, damn. It may not be like consecutively, but I think you can have that same feeling with multiple people. not the same feeling, but that same intensity, passion is what I'm talking about, guys.
I never thought like
Passion.
that. I just feel like that could be developed over time.
With
That
anybody?
can happen too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you mean?
Like, I mean, if you say your soulmate is like, you click right on within the first few months of y'all talking to each other kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
No.
What are you saying? What do you mean
It's-
soulmate?
Like
It
the
means
one
you
forever.
feel like this person was handcrafted.
How
for,
do you?
you
when
feel
do
like
you
this
determine
person at any point of the relationship? It could be love at first sight. It could be when you guys are together for a year. It
that?
could be when you.
What if you together for like 7 years?
You meant, and it
Yeah,
all depends on
could-
you.
Yeah, whenever you decide is whenever you decide. But some people feel like there's one person that was created for them and only them.
I used to think that
I
way.
never thought about that. It just
So no.
It's not an answer.
I've never went around like, oh, I'm looking for my soulmate, or.
But you don't
No
have to
one's
be
ever like,
looking.
oh, I think you're my soulmate. No, it never.
But
I feel like-
you don't get that tingly feeling like, yeah, this person's my soulmate.
Like this person
that?
compliments you like every time.
Aww.
So you believe.
My knees get weak.
What?
Knees get neat.
My knees get weak.
Y'all got the neeks.
Nah, I believe in it. I believe, yeah.
So let me ask you
So
why.
you feel like there's one?
Yeah.
One person in the
Of course
entire
he believes
world
there's
that's
one.
for you.
Yes.
Wow. And this
It's
is taken-
evident.
This is
It's
taken-
evident, guys.
This is taken into account that there
See the ring.
you live in one city in a world.
It doesn't have to be. So when I say the one, it doesn't have to be like local. It could be just be like. There's just that one person around the world that you may meet, whether it be younger or older, that may be the one, that person that's for you. So yeah. I feel like if you're gonna,
I'm about to Google how much people is.
I mean, it's a lot of people, but you stumble upon so many different people that you may not be the one, and you may think that person's the one, but they're not the one. They're the two.
Oh.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you
Alright.
think multiple soulmates.
So what?
I don't
makes
think
you-
there are multiple soulmates. I think there's a level to it. Like that person may not be entirely the soulmate. They just may be right for you that moment. But that the next person you might meet may be the soulmate that you latch on forever.
So you feel like some people can like overstay their welcome with a relationship?
No, I just feel like some people may overstate that a person's a soulmate and a person may not be their soulmate.
they could just
Yeah,
be a
like,
good
somebody
friend.
Like, oh, I'm with my soulmate now. Nah, 2 years later, now I'm with my soulmate.
Nah, but
Oh, 2 years later,
but
now
see,
I'm with
that's
my
where I
soulmate.
disagree with you. There is that one person for them, but they just haven't met them yet.
So you always feel like there's one.
It could be out there. If you don't feel that way, you may feel that way for a little bit. Then you may turn and be like, this person's really not my
So it
soulmate.
wasn't that one.
You could be wrong about your soulmate is what he's basically saying.
Yeah.
Like you can have the idea in the beginning, like, oh my gosh, we fucking match. And then 2 years down the line, you're like, oh, you were just pretending the whole time. You really this bit. No, but yeah.
Yeah, there are people who get married who they think they get married to their soulmates and then they get divorced later on. They meet somebody else and they say, "Oh, you're really my soulmate," or widow.
I have a question for y'all, but
How do you validate?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
no. Go
For
ahead.
Me, it's kind of like it's in the air.
It's an emotional thing. It's not a
I
logical
guess,
thing.
like,
It's
that's
a
what I'm saying.
tingly
How do-
feeling you
how
get
do
in
you-
your
You
heart.
are just a minimalist with everything.
You just be like, oh my, you on the phone, you just, oh my God, this person's my soulmate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you got.
You just like, wow.
You're not a romantic.
That's what I'm saying. Like you had that tingly feeling.
I have.
And then you've been wrong, and then you find out that person's not your one, they're your two, and then you have that
No.
tingly feeling again with the next person. So it's just your feelings.
You ever
Yeah, I
realize?
think it's more than a feeling.
You ever realize that tingly feeling leave when you nut?
Very true. Very true.
Sometimes.
So are you tying the soulmates to sex?
Shay, do you believe in soulmates?
Do I believe in soulmates? Yes, I believe in soulmates. Do I?
Come on.
Him too. but I do believe that it's something that I feel.
Soulmates and soul nuts.
I feel like it's something that develops over time. It's not something that you just find in a couple months or a year. You know what I'm saying? Like it's something that has to happen that really attracts you to that person to be like, all right, pardon me. To be like, oh, this is the one. But as far as just there's people out there that be thinking they found their soulmate like that. Like they know you for like y'all have a few good conversations and now all of a sudden, oh, we match so well, you're my soulmate. And people always think that your soulmate is the one that match with you all the time. It's not.
Yeah, sometimes you don't end up with the person that you match the
Okay.
that you match
This nigga
the
out
best
here.
with. Sometimes you meet that person and everything clicks, and you guys somehow still don't make it work out. So
I was gonna say like,
You had a
It-
question. Wait.
you know, that's what I was getting to. I was gonna say like, do you always like, is your your relationship successful because you have
go ahead, bro.
because you're with your soulmate, or can you have a successful relationship and not be tied to a soulmate? Why are you laughing for?
I feel like if you're the person who's always seeking a soulmate,
I'm confused.
Right?
Why are you
If you're-
laughing?
wait, no, I gotta answer.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh yeah, you fucking.
No. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure out why he's fucking laughing. Yeah, I
Fuck
missed the
it, I
joke.
lost it. It was literally.
Damn, I'm sorry.
Nah, go ahead.
I dead ass forgot.
All right.
I was trying to say I was jumping into.
Do you
the
have
conversation.
to? He had a question in the group chat that was kind of like, do you? Well, the question was, do quiet guys usually get like loud girls or
Switching the
or
topic.
spicy girls?
Oh wait, what?
But I think he was talking more so like, does your soulmate have to be a complete opposite or the same? Like,
What I'm
does
saying is,
be clear this time.
what I'm saying is, does a successful relationship have to be tied to you being with your soulmate? Do you feel like a lot of people put so much stock in like saying like, oh, I have to be in a relationship with my soulmate, or maybe the person may not be your soulmate, but they just fit well with you.
If you're, that's what I was gonna say. If you're constantly seeking a soulmate and you want that validation in your relationship, one day your relationship is probably not gonna be successful because you're always thinking about the person that you didn't get, the soulmate that's still out there for you. You're not accepting the relationship that you're in now as your soulmate. So, is it successful? No.
Hold on. And there's people who stay in relationships with someone who is not necessarily treating them right because they have the idea that that person is their soulmate. So they'll look over red flags or like being mistreated because they feel like, oh, this is my soulmate, you know?
Thoughts. What if
What
like,
is the
yo, this
number one
person
sign
I'm
of
with,
a
I'm
soulmate?
married to, is not my soulmate, but they're a hell of a good business partner.
Hey, make
But
it work.
do you really
Make
feel
it
like?
work.
Do you feel like that trumps the marriage to be successful? Like for that person to stay happy just because that person's a good business partner? Financially, they may be set, but in other ways, they may not be.
It depends on people's motives.
True,
Nah.
that is true.
But my thing is like, all right, y'all financially stable, right? But like
Generation. Think about generation.
that, hey, that's great. But like, do y'all have that same chemistry outside of that?
Yeah,
Because if it's always coming back to the financial, then it's like,
I just feel like money doesn't make people happy. You do your own happiness. I mean, you know, if you're with somebody, you want them to make you happy, but I don't necessarily feel like you have to be with your soulmate. I just feel like
I seen broke people happy as fuck.
I just looked this thing
what
up.
broke
right?
person you know happy. It's like, nah, I'm just playing with you.
Yes, he's cracking.
I just looked this thing up.
I would say I'm broke. I ain't that happy.
on
like, nah, I'm
lifehack.org.
happy.
It said each soul has a perfect match. Your soulmate. So what is a perfect match to y'all?
Oh, that's the definition?
He quoted life or whatever.
Lifehack.org.
They have 16. Oh, they have 16 ways in which you know that this is your soulmate.
Number
You
one,
just
you
know it.
just know it.
know it.
Yeah, that's a perfect definition.
Something deep inside you, pause, tells you
Tingly
this
feeling.
is the perfect. This is the perfect one for you.
Oh, thought you were reading.
But
more.
my
Yeah,
thing
okay,
is,
that's a two-bit
but
count.
that goes back to what I said. When you with somebody, you get that tingly feeling,
Book 3000.
and that when you—that's what I'm saying. You get
I mean, you know,
you get the Gawk Gawk 3000,
that's the
and then
perks.
and then that tingly
Strap
feeling, that tingly feeling is all over their face. Now what? Now what?
Number
All right, Drew, you brought this up. How you feel about this soulmate business?
I thought
yeah, let us
I thought I
know.
said I didn't say what I thought. Oh.
It's a thing? Is it a thing?
I don't think it's a thing. No,
Oh.
I believe that I don't think that there's such thing as one person meant for you. I think that mindset is like
limiting.
It's a limited belief.
So you're polygamous.
No,
I don't believe in it.
Oh,
don't
I thought you-
believe in it.
No.
You do believe in it.
I believe there's multiple.
yeah.
To an extent, there's a soulmate.
Okay.
You taking tallies, votes?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hold on,
I
reading-
do think you should. I do think that there's like logic that goes into making it work with whatever relationship you're in, though. Like, just because you feel like you get tingly feelings, that doesn't necessarily mean you have to trust those feelings.
Right, you could just be numb and you're just throwing out.
Nigga, your foot could be asleep. That's all it is.
I'm gonna go through this list real quick. All right.
If there's 6, never mind.
Oh, say.
No, go ahead.
If there's 60 things on that list,
Nah, it's not 60. I'm just gonna read the top 10. Read the top 10.
Top
First
5.
one was
Top 5.
you
that are
just
alive.
all right.
Top
You
two,
just
top
know
two,
it.
top
That was the first one. The second one is you have crossed paths before. The third one is your souls meet at the right time. Fourth one is
Yo, what the fuck is this?
the first one.
Life hack, bro.
The fourth one is your quiet space is a peaceful place. What? Your quiet space is a peaceful place. You can hear the other person's silent
Wait,
thoughts.
time out. Wait.
You ever ran into somebody,
Mm.
right, and then ran into them again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seemed like how did this happen twice?
Yeah.
I had that before, and it was like,
Yeah.
wow.
Have you ever like had it when you were trying to bag somebody?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
That
about.
happened
Oh,
to yeah, that, but that happened so unintentional. Like it was like we weren't supposed to meet up, and we met up.
We were. That's your first opening line. Yo,
We were supposed to meet up, and we met up.
now we're here again.
You know what I call that? Soulmates.
Destiny.
It was sort of destiny.
You ever
Love.
have you ever been in a relationship and then met somebody who was like, oh, like
That's
ooh,
a
if
good
I was
question.
single.
That's
Ooh, if
cheating.
I was single, I would like.
You think that's cheating?
Like you just know, like you, like this is.
Why didn't I meet you first? Because this.
You don't even let your mind go there.
Nigga, shut up.
Nigga,
You
you.
look at her with lustful
Hey,
intent.
It's not even about a lust. It's more so like, damn, like your personality, like you're in a relationship, but you have a conversation with this person, and it's just like, oh, damn, like it was just the conversation was so, like so she first off
That ain't shit.
no, I'm saying like,
He said the conversation was so.
I'm saying first before a conversation, she's obviously you're attracted to her, but you like okay, that's the surface, but you conversate with her, you like, oh shit, like, damn, she like to walk dogs like me. Oh, she like to draw too. Oh shit, like y'all just have so many things in common. And then okay, after the first conversation is cool. Boom, y'all meet again. You have another good conversation. You may even get to know her a little better. You like, oh my fucking god, it's like you just like damn.
But
You ever? I'm saying like you ever felt like damn, like you the one.
no, I get what you're saying. But does having good conversation, having things in common, is that the pinnacle? Is like
Nah.
that's what I'm saying.
It's
Like
the
you,
start of a thought though.
it is.
Yeah.
I mean,
Do y'all like to have like somebody who does or like who likes the same things you like?
I
Not
thought
all
I
the
did.
time.
Yeah. Not all
What?
the time.
not all the time. Like I wouldn't want somebody
It's too hot here.
in the slave.
This nigga, we in a dungeon.
It's cooler now though than earlier.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
What
Sort
was you
of.
saying?
Like, what was I saying?
You said not all the time.
Yeah, not all the time. Like I wouldn't like I'm into comedy, right? But I wouldn't want somebody else. Like I want somebody else that has a sense of humor, but I wouldn't want somebody that's a comedian. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like I wouldn't. Yuck.
I realized one time I was dealing with somebody that was like just as goofy as me, and I was like, nah. Yeah, like I was like,
That's probably the exact thing he said too.
First it attracted me, then I was like, yo, I can't be with this. I can't be
Damn.
with this like long term, like
This
because
clown.
it has to be a balance. If I'm high, you gotta be a little bit lower. If you're high, I gotta be. It has to be a balance.
So you're saying there's two positive people can't be in a relationship?
Nah, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that a balance is so much better than two highs, two extreme highs, two extreme lows. Like if you could balance me off, that's great. Like if I'm like shy and you loud,
Balance you off.
if I'm shy and you loud,
the fuck you mean
or
by
vice
that?
versa, that's good. It's a good compliment.
What you mean balance? What you mean balance you
I
off?
think if you're looking in that mindset, like
Kind of freak shit you
to
on?
get the most out of it, like finding someone who does something similar. Let's say
You mad freaky?
I'm an architect and I'm attracted to another architect. I don't think the fact that they're
So y'all can build together?
the fact that
Ah, yeah. Oh,
The fact that you're architects.
it's too hot. The fact that we're both architects isn't what attracts you, but the fact that y'all understand things the same way. The way, let's say, okay, I studied under this thing and I learned about space things, so I experienced the world different, and I know that you experienced the world different.
Yeah.
That way we connect. Not more so, oh, you design, I design, but It's more like the deeper core values of whatever that.
So can I ask you a question?
Like working out, discipline with working out. Like I know that you're disciplined. I know that you have a healthy habit. I know that you have an active lifestyle. Not because you lift, but it's more of the core thing.
Can I ask you a question? All right, so
I better take notes. That was fire.
no. We gonna clip it. Don't. You've been waiting for his moment. Look at his face. He's like,
He a pastor, look.
he said, well, just because you in the church, don't mean I want you because you're in the church. Because you have the love of the Lord. I have the love of the Lord. You read the Bible. I read the Bible. So all I'm saying is your testimony. Anyway, so like I was going to say, so back to you. So say if you... So say if you was dating somebody who was an architect, right?
A black woman.
Okay.
I guess. Knowing your history, right? From previous things you said, would she have to be good at math?
Usually they are.
Like drag.
Architect, you have to have like a certain level of math.
Gus said it was simple
you
now.
know, so
Simple math.
Gus ain't an architect.
Nigga, that shit's simple.
You can tell by his room.
Damn.
What? This interior design.
This is interior design.
Dumbass. So what I was going to say, what you just said was, you said the main thing for a soulmate, if there is a soulmate thing, would be like more core beliefs than
I
anything.
say shit
didn't say
about
that.
Now he said core
was talk-
values. You did say core
He was
values.
talking
Said
about
core values.
sharing, like being alike.
In core
Right.
values,
In core
is the main
values,
thing.
that's
About
what he
liking the
said.
same
Yeah,
things.
yeah, if we have the same interests, the core
You see-
values is what's gonna.
Yeah,
make
that's-
us-
that's
If
what
it
you
comes
said.
down to the core values,
what you said.
then he wouldn't mind.
Let that be
You
the
said
thing
that.
that attracts you, not the fact that they just do the same thing you do.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, I think that's the glue that sticks.
Everybody in the chat.
Speaking of
let us
Gorilla
know-
Glue.
let us know what y'all think. Do y'all believe in soulmates? Do
This
y'all
man
not
is on
believe in
his punch
soulmates?
streak.
Are y'all with y'all soulmates? Let us know.
Did y'all hear that thing about the girl with the Gorilla Glue?
No.
You did.
No.
You didn't hear it?
Mm-mm.
She did her hair with Gorilla Glue.
On purpose?
Because she didn't have no edge
Actually, I
control.
feel like she did it on purpose. You can't be that stupid to know that you can't do that. Like it literally says on a label.
and people don't listen.
Brian think that
And now
shit
she
was
wants
as
to
good
sue.
as it was.
She wants to sue?
She's thinking about suing.
Showing who?
Gorilla Glue.
But she
Yeah,
did it
that. Yeah,
herself.
I know. Yeah.
She could be like, yo,
she have on a can. This is not a hair product. That's
But
why.
it's Gorilla Glue.
I wonder where she got that. Like, what
there's a
store she
product
went
out
to?
there
Yeah, it's
That
called
has the gorilla on it.
yeah.
Yeah,
called Gorilla
Gorilla
Snot.
Snot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, use that for braids and shit.
So you think she got confused with that?
Possibly.
Gorilla Snot, and Gorilla Glue.
That's her problem though.
There's a, it's.
You ain't see it?
Oh man, that shit look crazy.
Bruh, she put water on it. That shit sleeked off. Like,
Yeah. Like it had a sound. Like it sounded like a plastic bowl.
yo, you know, like a raincoat. It was like a raincoat. The way it just.
You ever got crazy glue in your finger?
Yeah.
They,
A whole
they,
head. Just imagine that.
they say you're not supposed to have crazy glue on your finger on your hands either.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wow, what happens?
It sticks.
It does its job.
It's glue, nigga.
I did it once when I was
It's-
a kid. I put it on my hand.
It's mighty glue.
It was just like stuck.
So how you get it on?
I don't remember.
Let's look start. Never mind.
What you gonna say?
Pretty lost a piece of skin.
I didn't though.
You did?
Shoot.
I don't think so.
Probably wasn't crazy, but he probably had Elmer's white glue.
Speaking of
You
white
you had white glue? What kind of white glue?
The last conversation we had, you was talking about what's the guy name?
Oh yeah, so we was I was watching a video with Kevin Samuels, and y'all remember Kevin Samuels, right?
Yeah.
He's the
Yeah, you
dude
told
who
us about
talks
him 5
about
minutes ago.
he be talking about women and asking them to rate themselves and put in. You said he asked them to rate themselves and be like, rate yourself from 1 through 10. Don't use a 7. And he be telling them they average as best. He's basically a image. What do you call that? Image consultant or someone who helps you with-
Lifestyle.
yeah, like a lifestyle
He's a
coach.
lifestyle coach. Lifestyle
Anyway,
consultant.
I was watching one of his old videos,
Coach.
and he was giving advice to this dude who was like, he was giving advice to incels, pretty much. Y'all know what incels are?
No,
Incels,
no, we don't.
incels are like a group of men who are not really good with women and, you know, like nerds.
Bitter.
dorks.
Not
You really
nerds,
think it's
not
nerds?
But
They might
They're
have
just not-
social. They're social.
socially awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Dweebs.
don't. Maybe nerds was the wrong word, but anyway,
Yeah, because I'm a nerd.
the dude was a 35-year-old virgin,
Yeah, you are.
and
Loser.
basically his advice to the dude was he should just go out and get a prostitute because at this point he's too old.
He ain't got nothing to lose.
I don't know, man. I don't
mean,
know
his
if that's
health.
the advice I would give. I don't know
He
if that's
didn't
the
have
advice I
sex.
would give a virgin.
So what
Why?
would you? What would
was
you
the reason
give?
Why?
I
Hold
wouldn't
on.
give a virgin that advice because I think that it could kind of taint your whole like outlook on what sex is. Like if you never went
What
out,
advice would you give to a virgin?
I would say go out and get it for yourself.
It
First.
hasn't been working for some odd
But
years.
there's reasons that it's not working. There's things you can do to fix that.
Okay, so
Simply don't tell him you a virgin.
Nah,
Just don't
it
tell
ain't that easy.
They
Let
gon'
it be a bad session.
Nah, you should-
Let it be a good session. Let it be a bad
nah,
session.
that could be tainted for him too because
ain't
she's gonna be
that
like, "Yo, you whack."
yo.
Like, if he
no,
don't-
it's gonna.
What
you mean so?
Little did you know that was my first time.
It's gonna be.
I got it.
It's gonna be bad when he played guess the hole and picked the wrong hole. You don't.
So you better advertise.
Hey, give him a prostitute, teach him ways for 150 and be alright.
What if
So
he
you
fall,
agree?
What if he falls down
I
a
don't-
rabbit hole of sex addiction
gonna-
because he's only dealing with
That's a
prostitutes?
very strong rabbit
There's
hole
a, there's
just
a
to get to
feeling
sex
that comes
addiction.
from you going out and hunting your prey and getting your own girl.
That's how you
Him
look at women.
hunting his prey has not worked.
Well, first he got to.
He needs a conduit.
Uber eating that bitch.
No. They got,
you can get prostitutes.
Yeah, it's escort
Is it back
services.
page?
I don't know about that, but there's
They still do that?
definitely.
Oh, I clearly.
I mean,
there's
I don't know
definitely-
about.
Well, you got Tinder too, and you got escort services and blah blah blah.
Wait, what's
How much
it
they
called?
charge?
Not to say prostitutes,
What's
but
it
I've
called?
heard.
How much
I've
they
heard.
charge?
I don't know. I've heard that.
Check his computer history.
I have heard that. Tinder,
Escort Graham.
Tinder is the app to get quick hookups. That's what I heard. A lot
told
of
you
people.
that?
Well,
That's how it was
That's
marketed.
not the prostitute, right? If he went on Tinder and got a quick hookup, that's
Yeah, it's not.
Shout out, Queen Lean. She said, "Nah, you should disclose that." LOL. I don't think.
Thank
you.
you.
Ever
You
if you're a
should.
virgin. You don't have to disclose anything.
Bro,
be upfront,
I
bro.
feel like,
a girl.
yeah, exactly.
Just surprise him. What's
surprise
that? Hello, blood.
It's a little drip.
That's a little something.
Nah, I don't see
Big
that.
drip.
I mean, I feel like that's like a last. I feel like that's like a last ditch effort. Like getting a prostitute is like a last ditch effort. Like, yeah, fuck it. Like,
But I mean, if you're 35 years old,
he hasn't gotten any at 35. What age do you think he's gonna get something at?
Yo, bro, I didn't think I was gonna get it when I got it, but it happened.
I'm not gonna ask you when you got it. But
Don't. But when I did get it, I was like, I got it.
I got it.
I could probably get it again.
but imagine someone who I feel like you are someone who is open with women. Like
Yeah,
you
you with
don't,
that.
you didn't really have a problem
Get
talking
you
to
lit.
girls. Imagine someone who, when they get around girls, they just shut down and they
Like
can't,
me.
They can't hold a conversation. They can't look a chick in the eye.
Like,
They don't even know how to flirt.
but you gotta understand, when I initially meet people, I don't say anything,
me either.
and then like once I get comfortable, that's when the and
Honestly, I don't
Honestly,
know.
what?
Queen Lee said, I heard about Tinder as well in college when it first came out.
See?
Jessica Sculan says, Badu is cool. Badu is the new Tinder. Ooh, Gus, get on it.
Badu.
Hey, I'm not interested in any type
who
of
that?
sexual relations.
You got 4 days. to get
Hey,
on
I'm
Badu.
not a 35-year-old virgin. I'm cool. I
You
experienced
28.
life. I'm a 28-year-old. Damn, 28. Don't put that number on me. Damn, yo.
Like,
28.
I mean, listen, I just don't see, like, I see sort of some of the negatives, but I don't really see too much negatives.
So
That's
you
what
see
I
a
was
big-
saying.
As long as you
see a big
strapped up,
confident boost coming from you.
I wouldn't say see a big confidence, but you finally get to experience something you haven't experienced in like
That
5 years.
that was my opinion. I was saying that he can use it as a teachable moment. He could get good at it, and then
yeah, it's a business transaction.
and then you could be confident.
Yeah, but that's not going to necessarily ensure that he's going to be able to have skills with a normal woman and get her to sleep with him.
If he disciplined, he could listen.
So you're
Teach
saying
me.
It's a social problem.
It's a social problem.
If he wanted to have quick sex, pay a prostitute.
Sex is not hard. Sex is not it's not difficult to learn how to have sex.
Some people it is.
The thing that's the problem is you being able to communicate with a female and getting it to that point.
I like sex.
Okay, weirdo. That was weird.
I like sex.
PSA.
First date, I like sex.
So Gus, what do you like to do? I like sex.
I like sex.
Okay.
All right, so
Can you imagine?
I like long walks on the beach. You know, I'm a Leo. So what do you like to do? I like sex.
Like imagine you on a date and like the dude just like he just like so when do we
No, say it like you said. I like sex.
I like sex.
Queen Lee says a 35-year-old virgin. She said a 35-year-old virgin can easily go to DR and pay for it. I'm just talking.
You, Brazil?
I've never been to
Word.
DR.
Neither.
Uh-huh.
I've heard.
Yo, Dio,
Why would you go all the way to DR?
get you some
because
You
it's
hear about DR?
because you
Prostitutes in America.
because you paying
Fuck.
you
down
paying
the
They
street.
don't. They,
you paying pesos, my friend, pesos.
$2.
$2 holla.
I wonder how much.
Go ahead, speak your mind.
So you could get that bachata, that suavemente.
New York.
I have no idea.
Yo,
Probably like
depend-
$350 plus tax.
Nah, you stupid. Plus it sound tax.
That's expensive.
So there's an 8% sales tax. You know, we live in New York.
And then you also
sorry.
got a tip.
I'm a tip, alright.
You got it.
I'm really curious to know. Curious.
Now, everybody got their own
Look
prices,
that up.
man.
Yo,
They're
look that up.
freelancers.
Look that up on Google.
Nah,
Ask
use your-
Siri.
put it on your.
Nah, I
I'm
mean
not
it's
fucking up my
Watch your phone blow up.
How much does it cost
for a hooker.
for a prostitute
Oh, you just got going.
in New York.
in New York? Wait.
Like I feel like if
This
you-
is the
I feel
FBI.
like if you're in Vegas, it's cheaper, right?
I mean, it's
Like a
legal.
lot.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Siri say some smart shit.
They probably
I don't
got
know.
competition.
Why don't you ask your mom?
How much is a prostitute in New York?
I think it's a rack.
What?
Like
How
a
much
rack.
is a prostitute?
Oh, you said a
A
rat.
rat.
I'm like a rat where? Nah, I think it's cheaper than that. Like I'm telling you, like there's escort services
She not-
that
she
do
not-
their thing for their own price. You get a
We
500.
talk about prostitutes.
100.
Niggas started leaving.
I used to train an escort.
Colleen says, "I agree."
She showed me the business. She showed me how it works. I was thinking about it.
She said, "I agree, Drew.
Good
It's the
money behind
process of getting to the point to get to that point with someone. Unless they're paying for it, it would need some level of decent social interaction."
Man,
I agree.
So,
what if
like,
you
how
fall in
would
love
you?
with the prostitute?
Hey, you fall
He
in
just
Like
needs
Richard
to
Gere,
go
right?
to, like, just find
Okay, nobody saw that movie.
any like
What?
What's those networking shits?
Sound like Richard Gere,
Just, like,
Pretty
keep
Woman.
going to them, talking to people.
Oh.
It's a social thing.
I feel like, but how do you get somebody's social skills up?
By being
They
social.
gotta keep going out and being social.
You gotta be brave.
That's it.
So you think he gave bad advice as a
Skill.
coach?
Yeah, when I was kind of surprised that he gave that kind of advice because I usually agree with a lot of the stuff that he says.
Everybody has an off day, right?
I do. I agree with a lot of stuff that he says. Like the way he kind of sees things. I agree with it. But he was kind of harsh
Tell us another story.
about what?
His advice.
Nah.
I'm curious.
Just know he just.
I want to know what else
About-
you agree with.
About women
Yeah, I
or
actually
men?
am pretty curious
About
to
women,
know.
nigga.
So
No
he-
nigga.
Wait, about women?
Yeah.
Oh,
He said he was telling women to rate themselves. What was he saying about that?
he was saying basically women were calling in. He was giving a lot of women feel like just because they make a certain amount of money that why are you making me do this?
You really don't want to talk about
Nah, I really don't. But basically, he talks about the
Go ahead,
difference
Drew.
between attractiveness and male and females. And he says that what makes a female attracted to a man is not the same thing that would make a man attracted to a female. So, for example, if a female is making a certain amount of money, if a girl's making $100,000, does she become more attracted to you?
Hell yeah, money in the bank.
I was asking Austin.
My bad.
I do.
Physically attractive? No.
Does she become more valuable to you as a?
Oh, you said valuable. See, there's a
Attractive?
difference between attraction and value,
That is true.
Okay, all right.
right? If you bad, you bad. I don't care if you got $20 in the bank or you got $100 million in the bank.
But
You
you
bad.
don't think attractiveness and
Now,
value
if
is
you
kind
got
of in the
if you
same
got
boat?
the money to upkeep your badness, yeah, it probably shows a little bit more.
You don't think that's in the same kind of thing? Like
No.
if you value something, then you're attractive.
Value could be attractive. Surface level physical shit could be attractive. Yes.
Like I could be more
somebody's
attracted to 30K a year girl But the one that's 100K is more valuable, and she's not as bad as her. So I'm gonna go with what's more valuable, not what
Smart
I'm more
man.
attracted to.
Smart
But
man.
if I want more attraction, I'll go with the 30K.
So which one would
So
you go with? Hold
So
on.
you would
I'm
go
going
with
with value. Fuck.
So you will go.
My man.
Wait, so you will go with the 100K even if you're not attracted to her, just because she makes more
not
money.
as attractive. Not as attractive.
Oh, so she can't be a dog.
100K girls are 6.
100K girls?
100K girls are
She gonna figure out a way to
30K
make
girls
herself
are
look good
9.
with that 100K, right?
30K girls are 9. 100K girls are 6.
Right.
I'm going with the 6.
I'll gladly take the 6 if I'm looking for value. If I'm looking for attraction, I'm going with the 9. I don't care if she.
All right,
make
so
100K.
say she make 300K annually, but she's a hard 3. And then the other girl, she make 100K, and she a 9,
Nah, you
solid.
mean 10K?
Come on, yeah, you're not making this hard for us.
100K.
You're not
All
making
right,
this hard for
so
us.
she make 10K.
She broke.
No. All right, she
10K?
make 50. She make 50. She make
She
50K
working at
annually.
bodega.
She make 50K annually,
Okay.
and she had 9. She fire. So which one you picking?
What am I going for? What's attractive?
Oh,
No.
What you going for?
Which one you picking?
Me.
No, the other you.
The evil twin.
Depends.
No.
Because you're basically saying that because she makes more money, she's more valuable than the other person. When that's not necessarily might not be the case. Because the girl who's making
No,
30,
she has value
the
at the
girl
moment.
the
She
girl
has the
who's
value
making
at the moment.
30K can be she
A
could be
millionaire,
she could
yes.
no she could
The
be
girl who's making 30K can't be a millionaire.
can
Yes.
can I finish
Yes.
can I finish
Don't
my
say that
thought?
about the girl.
Can I
making
finish
30K.
my thought?
She can go on fucking YouTube.
That's not what I'm saying.
Oh, so I love her.
she could be more of an asset to your life because she complements your life more. Let's say she does things that complements you better than the person who's making 100K.
No, he was saying financially.
I said value.
Value
I said,
can
what
be
was
of
that?
Value
different-
is a broad thing.
Exactly, but
So-
you said that she's making 100K. She's more valuable than the girl making 30K.
You did say that.
That's what you said,
Yeah, money wise.
right? Money wise,
But
you would choose the 100K girl over the 30K girl, even if you was more attracted to the 30K girl.
If I'm looking for value.
Right. What I'm saying is that value, just because she makes 100K, doesn't
If
mean
I
she'd
see,
be more
if I
valuable to
see,
your life.
if I see the benefit and value being her money, that's what I see. You may see something.
Oh,
different.
so you see the money as value?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean, it kind of.
It depends. If you need.
Y'all gave that.
Let's say.
Nah, it's
let's
the
say your
truth.
Value,
It does
let's say
have
your
value.
value is what's valuable. Wait. Let's say what's valuable to you is someone who's gonna spend more time at home. Right. That's valuable for you because
Right.
you probably have something going on at home that you need another body for that's gonna be there.
Yeah.
You don't
to
cook.
manage things, right?
Right.
That's value for you. So it
Right.
depends on what your value is. So I was speaking specifically about money in that case.
Okay. Got you.
Don't try to twist my words.
Hey,
I
listen,
did it.
bro.
I
Ain't
was
nothing
just-
wrong
I
with
was
that.
just
Actually had your back.
I was just throwing it
Actually
in
had your
there. I
back.
was just
I
throwing it
didn't
in
know
there.
that.
But anyway, that's what he talks about. He talks about.
Not me.
What he say?
He said not me.
So if you make 100K, that don't make you more attractive. You still the same.
It don't make you more valuable.
But you didn't answer my question at all.
To someone.
to me.
Is your pick?
True.
Are you picking the hard 3?
He's picking the hard 3 because she making 100K. That
Or
he
That's
ain't,
just the
gonna,
value.
he ain't gonna be
But
happy.
if I'm just looking, a little baddie, fuck it. If I don't
He's
need
looking for a little
if
boo
I don't
thing.
need that
couple
value,
trips to DR here and there, everything gonna be good. I'm just playing. His
So you
homeland.
telling me?
Got the builder.
Let me not even say that.
What? God.
Let's say if you do get with the 3, right? You telling me you wouldn't cheat on her?
See? You gonna cheat on with the 9.
this nigga is
I
crazy.
mean,
You asking me or the nigga that said he would get with the
Look.
person? Who you asking?
Look, see? you gonna cheat on it?
Wait, what?
You gonna cheat on the 3 with the 9? Fuck 12.
I see what you did there.
Quick maths.
just asking.
Listen, Isaiah, I'm picking the 9.
That's what Zay said.
Yeah, he said y'all picking the 9. Stop lying. He said attraction, hell no. Valuable depends. I guess that's true because you're right. People do put value in different things when it comes to dating and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't put a lot of value into how much she makes. I don't.
Okay, but
If you making 400K, you gonna take the one who making 300K or the one that's making 50K?
300K.
Who am I more attracted to? And who's more?
So it's about attraction.
It's
If
a
I'm making 400K, yeah, come on, girl. 30K, that's fine. We 430 now.
And then she taking half. Yeah, that's a good investment on her part. Come in with 30, come back out with what?
215.
So you need to tell me you think that millionaires are out here picking people who are making a lot of money? You
Yeah.
think they go for that?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Why would you not go for that?
Same reason why celebrities.
I'm
picking
protecting my
celebrities.
assets.
Yeah.
I'm protecting
Not
my
getting
ass.
trying to get
Celebrities.
liabilities.
Why is it different? They got money. What?
'Cause
They have,
celebrities-
you said millionaires. Celebrities can't be millionaires.
Yeah,
Because
but
celebrities, they owe the same women.
You're factoring fame into it. It's different. You
I'm
can
not
have
saying
money.
fame.
If you're a celebrity, you're famous.
Yeah, but I'm talking. You saying money? Right?
Yeah.
Millionaires. Celebrities are millionaires.
Right, but it's different when you factor fame into it. It's different.
How you tell me look at millionaires and then you say, well, don't look at these millionaires. Well, don't look at these sports millionaires. Don't look at these author millionaires.
I'm talking about people who are making a lot of money that are not in the limelight that you don't know. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about celebrities
They
because
still
celebrities date celebrities.
They still get
millions.
I'm about to say prototypes, prenups.
Who? The
If you
millionaires?
got money, you get a prenup.
I mean, I would think so. I don't know the facts, but the reason I said not celebrities is because celebrities usually date other famous people.
Yeah.
They don't date someone that people don't know for the most part.
They date
I
their
mean, I
class.
came across a lot of celebrities that
How
date
many
somebody that
celebrities
don't
you know,
know,
Austin?
and they just got money.
Huh?
Right? Some celebrities date people that you may not know, and it's just somebody else that got money.
Eve. Okay.
Oh yeah, Eve is
Love
It's
is
a lot of people.
blind.
It's a lot of people.
I don't know.
Man, I'm broke.
But we on your mans and them live. Let's read the comments before we go.
Yes, sir. Khalees said 4:30. I'm crying. Oh, she's talking about the joke. And then she said they're absolutely not. What you mean they're absolutely not? They're absolutely not what? Explain. Wait, y'all didn't answer
What?
about the
You good? You got something in your ears?
value thing?
What about the value thing?
You
Value
work for the
over-
feds. You got a Y in
Do
your
I
ear, bro.
value, you ask me, do I value money over looks? Well, what are you saying?
Gus picking money.
Value or attractiveness is what you saying?
Yeah, like what do you place your value in? So like let's give the answer. If it was a hard 3, she's making 100K, and you got someone that you're more attracted to.
I put more value in how I feel when I'm around her.
You wasn't getting a straight answer from him. I just want you
Put
to
my
know.
value on feelings.
Oh, Queen Lee said they're absolutely not trying to find someone with a lot of money as well. I agree with you.
You are so
Nigga loves not
annoying,
answering the
yo.
question.
I hate when you answer questions, yo. Like,
what about you?
what type
She
of
said-
roundabout
she said she
answer
don't
is
think
that?
millionaires is looking for
man
people
said,
with money
Depends on how
too.
I feel.
Interesting.
I don't think millionaires that are men are really looking for.
I think that's a false statement you're about to say.
How you know?
Because how do you know?
I said I think.
I know that's a problem.
Shit,
You
it's the
think
podcast.
That's why I said I think.
you. It sounded like you were about to say. I don't think millionaires. A lot of men millionaires are going for women that
Make money.
make money.
I don't think so either.
I don't think they.
I disagree with you.
I don't think.
I mean, maybe.
I can't have a factual debate here because I,
'cause
don't
none of us are
know for sure.
millionaires.
I
Yeah.
mean, if you see, if
Y'all ain't millionaires.
You ain't one either. Yet.
I mean, when you really look at some of these celebrities, you never, even outside of celebrities, you don't never see somebody with a person of the same value. I mean, it does happen, but you don't see it often.
I'm pretty sure most of the celebrities date. I always feel like it's like a fraternity and sorority. All these celebrities, especially in like music, they date the same date the same people.
Mm-hmm.
Think about Lori Harvey. It's it's like a circle of people they date.
She's a different breed.
I'm just saying, there's other girls too. Other girls, they all date around the same circle once they get to the rich and the famous.
But do you
They're
think-
not dating down unless they keeping a low profile.
Because it's celebrity. It's different. It's a different world.
But that's what we talking about. They're millionaires, no?
Yes. Yeah, they're millionaires.
I'm just saying, like, it wouldn't make sense to fully date down unless you guys are starting from the bottom together and you went to.
Why I got it? I mean, I don't see it as dating down if the person feels like they hold their value into something else.
I don't think it's more or less they don't think they're valuable. I think they're thinking about their business and their assets.
What do you mean?
Like, if I date you who makes nothing while I make all this money, who's to say you won't take everything I have?
It's more security.
It's security. I could date somebody of my stature and I won't lose out as much as if I'm dating with
How
somebody.
much you think Stedman makes?
Oh, Oprah's
Yeah,
whatever she is to him, he is to her.
allowance.
I mean, he probably makes enough because nobody ever sees him.
Exactly.
It was funny.
Enough for him to shut the fuck up and stay in his
They
room.
ain't doing shit, but just
His guest house.
he's just a probably just a figure so that everybody thinks she's with. No, shut up.
You better stop or you get assassinated by the old network.
All you gonna hear is choof.
Isaiah said male millionaires don't care about women money. They trying to get the finest chick their money can
That's
afford.
what y'all think.
Hip
He
hop.
said,
That's what
"Agree,
y'all
Isaiah."
think. That's what
And
y'all
men
think.
can't date down in terms of money anyway because women want us to make more money than them anyway. Karai.
I'm not gonna listen to that
Right.
misogynistic statement.
All right.
This nigga can't spell my name right. He know me for mad long.
I spoke to women. They said they want to make equal amount. I was like, it's cool if he make more, but I kind of still want to make the same amount as him.
Are you talking about women who are at our levels?
What do you mean?
Like you spoke to women that are like monetary wise are our levels.
Yeah, independent women.
Yeah, of
who's
course,
doing
because
that.
it's like I don't have $1 million, but I bet you if you ask them, hey, if you want to date a millionaire, would you want to make equal in the same amount?
That's the question I asked.
You asked. Oh, I thought you said if.
No, I'm saying I asked that. I asked
okay.
that, and she was like,
Okay.
yeah.
I feel like most women would
She wanted to carry her own.
would want their man to
Look at
make
me
more.
sound like
Am I
Drew.
bugging?
Let me.
I said I feel like most women would want their man to make more.
Not all the time.
Not all the time.
If Shorty is independent, she wants to hold her own. Like
I
she
need
would.
to come in with
She
stats
would.
next show.
She would feel
Yeah.
insecure about like, yo, like I don't. Maybe I'm not doing my part financially, so I want to come in with the equal amount.
I guess.
True.
Yeah, that's all.
You don't see the big thing about women being more educated than ever in history. They're making more money.
Yeah.
They're getting paid, and they complaining that they got to date down because niggas is not making as much money as they are. Do you know what the average black man's salary in America is?
What?
Do you?
$45,000.
Wow.
That's the average for the black male.
Yeah, there's a wage
You wanna
issue in
compare it to
America.
something? Put it into perspective.
Do you?
Motherfucker, you keeping stats.
No, that was my only
You don't
stat.
have the white man average?
It's around 50.
Is it 70?
No, I think it's like 50.
Well,
Because
shit,
you talking
we
about
45 and
you
they
talking about
50.
you talking about medium.
$5,000.
It's probably like 58, 60, something around that. It's medium income.
So why? So
Like 85.
so why
I
is
think
it,
Asians make more than white men. I think white.
is my mic on? Okay. So why is it that it's okay for a man to date down, but a woman can't date down?
She can.
I think oftentimes women say they date down.
Yeah.
If I'm dating somebody and say they say they date now, I ain't dating them no more.
You know why? You know why?
That's a
You
fact.
look at me like I'm holding you back.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That'd be my number one thing. If I'm holding you back, let me go.
I'm letting you go. You holding me down. The negativity. Get the fuck out.
Fuck out of here. I always. I'm tired of this shit. I always got. I'm tired of this shit. I always got to date up. Bitches.
Well, you know, since I'm
I would
dating
love
you and
to
I'm
date
dating
up. Continue to
down,
date up.
excuse me?
That is mad disrespectful. Like, damn, this nigga don't got shit.
Yeah, why am I here? Like every time she with you, she just mad. Like I pay for the food.
I'm paying for dinner again for this nigga.
Oh man.
This
Imagine
nigga had the nerve to say, "Do you want me to pay?"
Yo, there's women out here that's definitely treating their man like that. though.
Yes, no,
Yeah, they're cougars.
That is
Khalid
that
said,
emotional
I like
abuse.
my man to make more. Life dream, make more than me.
But what
Isaiah
if?
said women date down a lot. Just take a look at their baby daddy.
Ooh, that's a
Yo,
fact.
my guy Isaiah in the chat's going
Depending
on.
on depending on different categories.
Categories?
Categories. Wait, I said that wrong.
Categories.
Categories or categories?
Average white salary.
What'd you say, Drew?
Average white man salary.
The average Caucasian male.
Why are we talking about this?
He
I
brought
said
out
put
the
it into
fact.
perspective.
comparing
You
facts.
said 45K for black men.
Cite your source.
I mean, the
please.
median is around 45K for everybody, but
So we now below average. It's kind of low though.
That is
that's because there's a wage problem in America.
So whites.
the whites.
Whites.
Oh my gosh. Incoming
All
cancellation.
right, real median household income by race and Hispanic. This is 2017. So Asians are 81,000. Whites, not Hispanic, are 68,000. All races All races, 61,000.
Listen, everybody else.
So you others.
Hispanic
Only
is
mixed people.
50. Hispanic is 50, and black is 40 at the bottom. Last place.
Damn, Hispanic passed us.
Let's not make this a race war.
It's not a race
You gotta
thing.
be
That's
mad
a
at
fact.
somebody.
Where's the site? Where's the
This
source?
was. Oh, I gotta.
I think that's a deeper conversation.
It's not a
It's
race.
definitely a deeper conversation.
It's not a race thing, my brother.
This is
Systemic.
census.gov.
All right.
So Asian people coming to America making 81K
Well, you-
average.
You got to think, and I'm probably stereotyping, but a lot of them,
Their career choices.
well, a lot of
that
Asians, the career choices, their family dynamic, and
Dynamics,
also
Yep.
the money that they're bringing from their country here and investing it with their
Mhm.
Yep.
They stay within their community,
Mhm.
like legit. Not saying they don't
Their
go venture
family,
out. Yeah, they have like
Yep.
they
Indians too.
yeah.
Indian.
Mhm.
Everything
Their
is
money
within the
tight
family.
within
They would
Yeah.
be considered Asians as well.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah.
And well connected too. Like they come here, they uncle own a building, own
Mhm.
a property, and they always have work. They always they come here and they
It's
already
just that their
got
parents demand excellence.
How
You
come
wanna
every
be a
time?
doctor.
How come every time I go to Dunkin' Donuts, ain't no black people dunking the donuts, huh? Huh? Black people don't make coffee, huh? Every time I go into Popeyes, you don't see no black eyes. What's wrong with you?
That's why there's
Huh?
that's why
What the hell is going on? Oh hell yes! I'm stressed. I gotta get some off my chest. All right, black people need to put this to rest. Okay, we about to own some shit. I'm
that's
tired of
why there's a
this.
push for generational wealth and building in the community and
I'm liking the
starting
push though.
businesses.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're getting better as of recently. I think a lot of conversation has started, and I think you all right? Oh, okay.
My birthday.
That's
This nigga looking like
that's the Malcolm X pose. He's saying,
10/18 is my birthday. But
thanks, Gus.
Waiting for
Yeah, I think we all have conversations now just about like putting things into action, but it's gonna take some time. We gotta fight the battles of systemic racism and our own battles with our own community.
yeah.
So I think it's just a twofold answer.
The main thing like that you said with a lot of these communities is unity. If we learn to work together,
UNITY.
But it's just it's breaking down
I go
so
back to
much.
UNITY.
Yeah.
It's,
I mean, we,
it's,
if you
it's,
think,
it's
we
so
were,
easier said than done.
we were
Yeah.
kind of,
because it starts even with your friends,
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like
family and friends. Like what you doing with your family and friends.
yeah.
True.
Like, if you can't do that with your family and friends, like it starts even from that. What are you doing with your family and friends? Are you putting money together? Are you able to work with
Like
your
a
family
susu.
and friends?
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
think it's really about breaking old habits and old thoughts, like within your family change. I recently,
Yes.
somebody I know, they had a house
Mm-hmm.
and they sold the house,
Mhm.
and I was like, you got another house, but why'd you sell a house? Like you just got rid of something that people are dying to have. Like you just got rid of a money pot.
Mm-hmm.
Like you literally could have took this and generated money from it. I know the situation, so I know there's situations where it's tougher and you can't.
Yeah.
But
okay.
their situation, they could have.
They were well off.
But their families would have been well off. Like it's just you just had a whole house that you paid off and then you just sold. Like it's like
So wait, what did they do with did they buy another house or?
they have another house.
Oh, but they paid off their house, right?
What?
You said they paid off their house, right?
Yeah, their house was paid.
Oh, so
they
then
owned it.
So then they can use whatever profits they gain from selling a home to buy another home.
No, but you don't do that. You don't sell your home to buy.
Keep it in the family.
Keep that home.
Oh, you could do that, but you can.
And you rent it. It's yours. You rent it. You have that
But
money
that's-
generate. But that's the thing. It's like the mindset of people saying, "Oh, it's hard to do that. Oh, I'm not a property owner. I don't know how to do that." Like
that's where it starts.
but
that's
not
where it's like
everybody.
the people who are making these changes and having multiple houses down their family line are the ones who said, "I'm gonna decide to keep this and flip it and turn it into, and make me money from this investment I made 30 years ago."
I don't disagree with you, but my only thing is, I don't think it's a bad thing to, because if you're looking for yourself, and you're looking to like, okay, like at the end of the day, like maybe who knows if they cross that bridge? I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
But like, let's say for example, we don't know them. Who's to say that they haven't thought about selling their home to their family or giving their home to their family, other family members, but maybe they don't feel like they could trust them to take care of it. No, because it's not always easy to do business with family.
Give it to your family.
Yeah, but you're gonna sell them the home, and what if they don't?
Or you gotta
sell a
You're not
home.
selling it to them.
You rent your home.
Rent it out.
to another
Yeah.
family.
But
That family is gonna
being-
live there for years and pay you money.
And that's coming
I
straight
totally
to
get
you.
that, but I feel like that adage sometimes needs to add more constant because it's not as easy as what people think it is. And I'm telling you that because I know from familiar experience, some renters are not cool. Like they're not good,
Yeah, if you do it
and
the
they
same
could
way,
and it's not something you could just tell an average person. Be like, yo, you just rent out your home. Like,
don't just post it on Craigslist and find the
Yeah.
next person. Like,
nah,
there's
but
a
I don't
legit-
think that's. I
There's
don't
a
think.
legit route that you can take to have someone come in. You can confirm their income.
Can hire
Blah blah
somebody.
blah. Right.
Background.
But you
checks.
also got to think of the geographic place you live in, the laws behind it. If a person doesn't pay your rent in New York, they have so much time to stay in your stay. And what happens if they're not paying your rent and you're small? You're like, let's think of it like a mom and pop business owner. All the money you're getting from the renting, now that you don't have it, you have to pay out of your own pocket. You don't have that
If
money.
you own the property, what you're paying for, taxes,
What I'm saying.
utilities, right? You're not coming out a mortgage. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not losing out on the entire mortgage because they're not paying. You're probably
Okay,
down a
you're
few
right,
dollars
you're
just
right,
because
you're
you
right.
can't pay the utilities.
right.
But you shouldn't even depend on it that much. You should
But-
still be having money generating from somewhere else. So it's about having multiple sources of income, you know, and generating more sources of income with what you already invested in.
I think I agree with you. I just think it's easier said than done. And I think so many times people say stuff like that
A
without.
lot of people do it, and
I
it
don't
makes
think
me think that it's easier done than said.
I think even that concept easier said than done. It's nothing that you start is going to be easy from jump. So you got to get in. You like they say, you got to be in it to win it. So how you like for people to say it's easier said than done is like to me is a cop out. Because if you don't, I understand you disagree, but if you don't make the attempt to do so, how are you to say like, oh man, you know that it's just hard to do that? You don't try.
I'm not saying that you can't. I agree with you. Like I think it's better for people to do that, but I think there needs to be more content, more education than just saying you do this, you do
Understand
that.
the risk.
Yeah, because people
Understand the
go in and say, okay, I'm gonna do this because this is what I think is best, and they're not getting enough information. Then they may lose everything. And then what do you say to them?
So
What do you say to them?
So my question,
You say, pick yourself up.
so
Some
my
people
question
can't pick
is-
themselves up
my
from-
question-
Hold on, I'm not finished yet.
Okay.
Some people can't pick themselves up from that stuff. No, I'm just saying when you want to talk, you want to talk. So I wasn't finished.
I talk.
so my question is, do understanding the risk make the risk any less?
Oh, you asking everybody?
That's what I'm asking. Does understanding the risk make the risk any less?
Hold on. I'm gonna answer that question and say no, but I also wanted to highlight what he said. He said from his experience with the people that he know, it's positive ones.
Yeah.
So it also depends on like you gotta get both sides. You gotta hear the negative side, like you gotta get the risk, like this is what happened. These are the mistakes I made. And you gotta hear the other side. Yo,
The
this is-
rewards.
exactly. This
Yeah.
is what I did right. Blah blah blah. Because there's people in New York that's doing this and making money.
Of course.
So, like you said, like it also depends on location. You know, it's like what protocols are you following to make sure you have a successful one. A lot of people are doing this without contracts, without anything, and then he's like, "Yo, just here."
Yeah.
And then now you with a bum who like, "Yo, I ain't paying you."
Yeah,
You know,
or
fuck
Yeah,
up.
I'm taking you to
house.
court and suing you, and you don't have nothing.
You gotta-
I've
literally
seen that
kick 'em
shit
out on the
happen.
street.
Yeah.
Exactly. You cannot. So I'm not. I think that's what I think. Everybody should strive to do something like that. But I also feel like people need to understand what goes into it and knowing like if you're gonna do this, you're gonna have to give 100%. You can't give no 25%. You gotta give 100%.
Yeah.
And knowing
Agreed.
like this is the path you want.
I agree, but what Austin was saying earlier, he said something about the mindset of people who it's literally a different mindset whether or not you want to pursue that. Like you have to see it the long
Yeah.
game.
And it comes from the generation before. I have two,
Oh, you pointed up.
I have
It
two-
come from God.
I mean, you
I thought
could
he was
say
about to
that.
get spiritual too.
I was like, okay,
I
Pastor.
have two Asian friends, two completely different Asian friends. Same situation. They're living in a property that their family once owned.
Yep.
Their family is already on to a different, like double different property, right? So they're in these places paying very minimal, right? Probably just the utilities, while they rack up their money, and then they basically put
and their children have a place to live.
Two people, both Asian, and it's like. And they both of them was like, nah.
They
Asian
out here
parents
playing
don't
Monopoly.
Play.
They playing Monopoly. We
And
over here playing
Asian
checkers.
parents don't play, and I'm like, that's crazy. Like people, like you can, everybody could do this. Like if they all
wanted to.
But it also goes from you gotta work with your finances, gotta work within your budget. You have to make a lot of sacrifices. You can't just, whenever you get money, you can't just say, I'm gonna go buy me a new car. I want to go buy this. Nah, this line of business that you're going on, you're reinvesting in it to get the money out in the long run.
Assets and liabilities.
And I think that I think that we need to educate our people to have that mindset, and they need to see more of it, but also let them know, like, hey, like, there's a support system here. Go ahead.
I think that a lot of times when,
I hope they're not shoveling.
for the most part, like, I think if I speak for myself, a lot of times when I was introduced to things to build wealth, it was in a tone of negativity, which kind of discouraged you. Yo, you can do this, but yo, this is what you gotta do. Boom, boom, boom. Now, if I was told, yo, this is what you gotta do, this, but all you gotta do is do that, I would be less discouraged. I'm like, okay. So it's like the knowledge that's being thrown at you, the information that's gonna help you build wealth. Like how are you receiving it? If somebody's giving you negative, like even that negative energy, hey, you can do it, but then you like,
I'm not gonna lie though. There's some things, no matter what age, at a certain age, no matter what you told me, I still wouldn't have been able to receive it just because my mind wasn't at that
That's
point.
true
It don't
too.
matter how well you told me. Like there were people who say, "Yo, you gotta make sure your credit good," and I wasn't really paying attention to them. Like people tell you stuff, and you just have to be in the right mindset to accept it. If you're not, then you're never gonna get
Oh,
it.
you gotta be in you sometimes you gotta just be in the right place to accept it. Cause you telling me at 17, 18, you gotta work on your credit. I'm not gonna be so quick to go jump on that. I'm not even focused on credit.
Yeah.
I'm not focused on that. But you get older, you probably hit 25, you start hitting your stride, you're like, okay, this is where
why.
yeah, you understand why now. So I think it's always about timing and place.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
I
Austin.
agree.
I don't want you to think like I
No, I get
disagree.
what you're saying, but I'm
I
just
agree
saying
with
if
you.
there's
I
a
gotta
thing
agree with
about
this
a
nigga.
cycle, right?
That's so
And
smart.
if we're trying to get the cycle started, and then we always exit the cycle, like I've known like people being in the cycle is going, but they being uneducated, like you said, and just eliminating themselves from the cycle is like you just started your whole family.
I got a question when you're done.
Yeah.
So do you think that we should start? I don't know how this went from your man's in life to earn your leisure, but anyway.
This is your man's in the life. What you talking about?
But do you feel that us as a people should start instead of blaming certain, even though we know how deep rooted,
It's a system great.
the system is into, tripping us up. Do you just feel like we should just like look and study and follow suit of other people that's actually doing it?
Yes.
Because some people be like, some people will look at them and be like, oh, society is giving them what they need to, since they are the man's holding me back.
I can tell you I had that mindset back then.
Yeah, but true. But now it's like, now I'm starting to see it's like, yo, like you said, people who've done it.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of us blaming the quote unquote system for what's going on, and you see people who's doing it, like, do you now is it your turn to follow suit, ask these questions? Because like you said, people. If you know somebody, ask these questions, even though not everybody's gonna give you the answer. But at the same time, there are a few people who, will hint you to something.
Right.
So it's like, do you feel like it's our time to take those hints or take whatever we get and start to make the process happen?
And believe what you getting too.
Yeah.
A lot of times, like somebody showed me some bank statements and all that about things that they've done, and I didn't believe it. Even though the evidence is right there, I'm still like, nah. Like I'm like, I believe you did it, but to believe that you can do it too be the main thing.
I think what Austin said earlier about breaking generational habits.
crazy.
I think
Why you
that
talking
it,
so low?
I think it's because it's like 10:30. It's a late night hour
It's past
talk.
bedtime.
Yeah.
Don't talk sexy to me.
That nigga just coughed in the mic.
Come on, Kyrie. What was you saying?
So, what I was saying is, I think it starts with us. You know, I think it starts with us, and we, have to teach our kids or our future, our grandchildren, like, hey, like, this is what I saw when I was your age, but this is what I want you to see. Like, we actually need more mentors. More people that like can show us a path.
And it's not even our time to teach. It's right now our time to
learn.
To
Yeah.
do it.
To
Our
act.
time
No, it's our time to
act.
act. Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean,
And like what you were saying, blaming, you can tell when it's an excuse for someone. People have the opportunity to have crazy high savings accounts.
True.
People have, right? Like, I'm not saying that I live around wealthy people, but people make materialistic choices versus making financial, stability choices, right?
Facts.
If you stop buying all your little bags of weed, you stop buying all your little fancy Nikes. If you stop, like little stuff like that, like you don't need a car. You live in the city. Like if you start putting this money, right? If you really was serious about it, you started putting this money in the right place, that money would grow how you want it to grow.
every time you get your taxes,
Yeah.
why you?
I mean, I fell victim of that. Like I was excited about having an expensive apartment. I was excited about having multiple vehicles, right? But I wasn't really paying more attention to the personal finance side. And then I actually took a personal finance class, and I was like, holy shit! Like
You learned about
like
the
I'm
assets
starting to
and
look.
liabilities.
Yeah, like basically it's like let me start focusing my finances and my energy in the other direction. And it's like other people could do that too.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's like you said though, the knowledge is out there, but it's not being pushed to our community. Like what we're pushed is consumer culture. We're pushed to if you get a raise, you buy.
See
a new
it
car.
on social media. You see they talking
If
about
you-
Jordans.
Exactly.
You literally have to tell yourself like I remember my mom used to tell me all the time when I was like 15, 16, like I buy clothes, and she's like, you have so much time to buy whatever you want. Stop spending your money. My mom was very cheap, but I would say
see it as
but
cheap.
but no, but
That's
no,
the thing.
no,
We
no.
see it as cheap.
No, I would say though at the end of the day, like one of the things that I learned from her is when it comes to money, like she's very good with it, and like she always tries to teach us to be ahead because she didn't have that coming into this country and stuff like that. My grandma didn't know too much about when it comes to like credit cards and stuff like that. So a lot of mistakes my mom made with credit cards, she tried to prevent us from making that same mistake because like I said, she didn't have that. So with us, she always taught us like you don't want to be paying rent, you want to own stuff, and when let's say you buy a car, you don't always have to just trade in your car every other year or something to get something new.
Yeah.
If you're close to paying it off, pay it off and take that extra money and put it away. So like for me, it took me up to when I went to college sort of to really grasp that information and then, try to create my own savings and my own financial security. So I didn't always have to depend on, my mom or something like that. Cause that for me, I just didn't like that. So,
Another thing I realize is I feel what you're saying. But what I realized, what I realize is
I
like
want to point out Kyrie has his GPS open to see how long it's getting him to take home to go home. I just want to point that out real quick.
I low key check too. I gotta walk my dog.
all right. So what I realize is I got one more thing to say after this, and then we can wrap it up.
After this,
After this,
After this, yeah, because
things to say?
me and Gus spoke about this because I was supposed to do the thing that you did last week, but I didn't get to do it because you did last week, and then now it's my turn.
I ain't talk.
All right.
show.
So
Please, I got this thing and one more thing.
Drew, your bitch. Anyway, so I just wanted to say that like as I'm getting older, I learned that deals and discounts have become my friends, like best friends. Like, look, I don't be rocking the most expensive shit, but the shit I be rocking look good. You know what I'm saying? And that's all it really come down to me. Like, people be so worried about the name that's on the shirt. They be worrying about what other people think. If you live for other people, you gonna fail.
Keeping up with the Joneses.
It's all on Instagram.
I don't got time to keep up with people. I don't got time to buy the latest thing to sell so somebody else can like my picture or leave a comment or see me in the street and be like, yo, you got the latest. That shit don't matter to me. some people have seen me in the clothes and like, yo, that shit is hard. I'll be like, yo, thanks, because I ain't paid that much for it, and I'm glad I didn't.
You don't say that.
But
No.
Just Dior.
Like,
No, I don't.
like Fashion Nova is like.
I'll be like, they left us at the Dior.
You would think it always been. It's not. It's never been expensive.
No, I'm saying it is now, but maybe
That's what I'm saying. Like,
go
and
up.
it's like you would think that people seeing that on social media, would tell people, "Hey, I don't have to spend a lot on clothing, right? I don't have to buy." But I guess it's what people look up to, like these celebrities.
Celebrities are always flashing it in your face.
But there's so many celebrities who wear
It's the
cheaper stuff.
But
consumer
you
lifestyle.
it's not. I feel like
get their
it's
stuff for free. They don't even pay for the
I
clothes
know,
that they
but
wear.
That's the
But then
truth.
they
Don't
post it
know
and
that.
They say new dress
Yes,
from Fashion Nova.
exactly.
You click it, the dress is $10. Fuck.
But I'm saying, but for guys though, I feel like it's different.
It's very
Because
different.
guys, you see a lot of dudes rock the most. Like you see like two rappers going at it because one person didn't get an expensive car or something like that. He wanted to
Yeah,
drive
they
a
be balking
Hyundai,
each other.
And the
Yo,
other guy
shirt,
was like, you over here
$500.
driving, you over here driving a Hyundai, but you ain't got enough money to buy this. Like that is regurgitating bullshit to people who don't even have that money in their mindset, and they don't have that support system to say don't even listen to that. They gonna think that's the way they need to live, to have the expensive cars, to have to get all this stuff.
Look how many people buy BMWs who can't afford the upkeep on the BMW.
Niggas get a BMW.
Buy Benz and can't afford it, and then you got to sell a Benz with payment still on it and mad mileage on it because you can't afford to pay it off
Those
no
cars,
more.
They depreciate so fast.
Oh my God, do they?
BMW 2 years is going.
Them shits
Listen,
is nice though.
Nah, that they are.
They do. They sexy when you
But
can afford them. Sexy as
Let me read this
hell.
last
Niggas-
comment and we'll end it. Isaiah Goodwin said, in the words of Chris Rock, maybe if we didn't spend all our money on rims, we might have some money to invest.
Yeah, like I said, niggas be spending $10K buying a BMW for $10K, but they car payment be like $500 a month.
Right. Shit.
Like
This-
what? No, go ahead.
They say if you can't buy it twice, don't buy
Right,
it. If you
exactly.
can't buy it 3 times,
If
don't
you
buy
can't
it.
afford to buy it twice, don't
If you
do
can't buy
it.
it 3 times over. If you can't buy it 2 times over, you shouldn't buy it. That means
All right,
you can't
so-
afford it. 2 to 3 times.
All right.
If you say 3,
Mhm.
that means you save your money more, right?
Damn right.
Yo, you can't buy that Snickers 3 times.
Don't
Don't
do
buy
it.
the Snickers.
Yep.
That means you broke.
All
You said
right.
Snickers or sneakers?
I said both.
All right. So here's the shake rules. You got Gus facts and shake rules.
Oh, I ain't know about this.
But
Shake rules. Gus facts.
But I just wanted to let everybody know
Yeah.
that nothing under the sun is original. So for the people who hit a roadblock trying to think that somebody else already made something, please understand that there's multiple things with different names on it that do the same thing and have the same function, except iPhone's the Samsung. Anyway, so when you have an idea for a clothing brand and somebody has the same idea to make a clothing brand, they make hoodies and t-shirts, you make hoodies and t-shirts. The way you put it out, the way you package it, the way you present it to the people is what's going to separate you from somebody else. Y'all need to understand that just because you may have the same material vision doesn't mean that it's not going to stick because of the way you do it. Please understand everybody does something differently. Do not get stuck in the fact that somebody else did it. No idea is original. Nothing under the sun is original. Somebody did something. You got Burger King, you got McDonald's. You got Pepsi, you got Coke. It's the same shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
100%.
With a different name. So just put your mark on whatever you make and make a fucking difference.
Coke tastes a little better than Pepsi.
What
damn
the
right.
fuck, Kyrie?
You're damn right.
Sorry.
I don't even drink soda.
Shake is right
Coke
though.
got that
Shake is right.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for coming to the show. Thank you for the shake rules.
Shout out everybody in the chat. Shout out Isaiah. Shout out A Melody. She says she's mad late. It's all good.
Facts.
We'll see you next time. Shout out Rose Mika. Shout out Colleen. Shout out Janaya. Shout out Janaya Adams. We got to hear Shake talk. I can't shout out the supporters. Shout out One Eye Skull, man. Shout out everybody. Without y'all, we would not have as good as a show as we had tonight.
That's a fact.
Thank you. We appreciate y'all. Austin
It's
wants
so
me to
nice.
not call y'all out because he wants to go home.
Yes.
But we sat here and
I
listened
agree
to
with
all
And
Austin.
just
the whole
and just to
show.
let y'all know, we are on every other Wednesday. Okay? So next Wednesday we not gonna be here. But the Wednesday after that, we here. Okay? I'm tired of y'all hitting me up talking about you on today. No. We was on tonight and nobody hit me up. That's a damn shame.
All right, guys.
Exit out.
You just finished watching your man's them live. I'm your man's Gus the Third.
I'm your man's Bello.
I'm your man's Austin.
I'm your man's Kyrie.
And I'm even Shakespeare.
And this was your man's in them live.
Peace. Peace.
I don't know why it's not working.
Oh,
I like that end segment. What we was talking about.
We're still on.
Oh, we are? Why is it not working?
Just press the button.
Get me out of here.
Just pull the plug.
Yo,
Pull the plug.
this
Time
the
to go.
closing.
And the show.
It's too hot. That's
He
why it
hit
don't
the
work.
button and it don't work though. Said we trying to leave, trying to exit out. But we still here, so the show is on without a doubt. I'm trying to go. I said I'm trying to leave. I'm trying to put something in my tummy and my sleeve. Said I'm